everyone, I'm Linda.
Hey, and I'm Michael.
And we're here to
Shake 'em up. Hey guys, we're excited today to share with you a very classic cocktail, the Aviation cocktail. The first time this was ever published was in 1916, so it was really popular in the 1920s when it was all the rage. Used gin for its main spirit, so you think of like bathtub gin and stuff that was being produced in the 1920s and 30s. So great history here, and some alcohol and some cocktail spirits here. So we are excited to share this with you. This kind of fell off the map for a while. It was really popular in the 20s and 30s, and then it just kind of died out. And we're excited to bring it back, and we'll share a little bit with you more on that as we mix it up. So we're using Empress gin. This is a really cool purple colored gin, and we'll share with you here as we go what's really fascinating about it. We thought it was neat that it was purple. It's Empress. It kind of looks like Alexandrite. The name is Empress. You could serve it in some Empress stemware. So pretty cool stuff here. So our first ingredient.
You'll need 2 ounces of that. And I'd never heard of Empress gin before. And you'll kind of see as we mix this up why we like it so well. It has something in common with our Alexandrite, and you'll notice that here pretty soon. And one of the reasons this fell off the map is because it used a liqueur called Creme de Violet. It was pretty prominent back in the 1916s, 17s, 20s, and then you couldn't get it anymore. You couldn't find it, so they stopped mixing this up. And then around 2007, in Minneapolis, a bartender was starting an import company with Austria and was able to start picking that up again, and that's when everybody was starting to do all these fancy craft cocktails. The Renaissance was starting in this country again, and all of a sudden bartenders were jumping on the bandwagon, and this was one of them you were seeing on menus. Unfortunately, we couldn't find it either, so we're using 99 Blackberries, which is a 99 proof liquor. Needless to say, that's a pretty strong one, so we don't have to use a whole lot of it.
1/4 ounce.
Yes, it's pretty potent, so you don't need a lot.
But yeah, Creme de Violet, it's still pretty tough to find. I'm sure there's specialty suppliers out there you can get it from, but at our local state liquor store, they didn't have it, so we thought the blackberries would be a good
good substitute.
Similar purple fruity substance. So.
Right.
All right, so 1/4 ounce of that, and then you're going to use a 1/2 ounce of maraschino liqueur.
It gives you a little bit of a cherry taste, and that goes really well with the blackberry.
All right, and then we mix that up.
I'm going to put it with a shaker with some ice and give it a good toss until it's nice and cold. Since this is called the Aviator, we had to dress for the part, so he is channeling Howard Hughes. Now,
is that who played on Happy Days?
Yeah, that's who played on Happy Days. We had to decide who Howard Hughes was. So we had a history lesson today, and we dressed him like Howard Hughes and instructed him who that was. I'm sure all you know who Howard Hughes is. So let me get ready, my aviator scarf.
And we're taking flight.
Off we go.
So you can see it's a very beautiful purple color here. And when we add in our lemon juice, which is 3/4 of an ounce, we add a little bit here. It changes color.
As soon as the citrus hits it, it goes to a really pretty lavender color.
It changes. It's more flamingo, or more of a pinkish rose kind of color.
So just like our Alexandrite, it changes color.
All right, pretty cool. And then we're going to garnish with a twist of lemon around a blackberry.
Look how pretty that is.
It is a very pretty cocktail. This is a fun one because like Heisey cocktail glasses usually are very small and people don't like them because they're so small. This is the perfect, look at that. I mean, this is the recipe, and it made 2. I mean, they're filled to the brim.
Yeah.
Cocktails, and
the color change was perfect, just like we said our Alexandrite would change colors. One cocktail recipe filled this perfectly.
And it's pretty fun that it's purple and that it changes the color, and it's just a great way to use your Heisey in a new modern way, and let people see that it changes color. That's like half the the fun of it is like, well, watch this, and just watch it right before your eyes. It's just pretty cool. So,
and our pattern was very Art Deco, so it kind of was really period correct with everything we did. So.
And we'll show you a real close up of this so you can really see the detail here. I'll show it with you right now. So, cheers.
Very pretty all the way around. And it's tasty.
You taste the gin. You can taste the citrusy part of the gin. The blackberry really helps tame it down a little bit. You can kind of taste the blackberry kind of aftertaste.
I'll admit I'm not a gin fan, but this is good. You don't get that. To me, gin tastes like a pine cone. This doesn't.
Pine salt.
Yeah, it's piney. Yeah, and this isn't. You don't get that ginny taste.
You really don't taste it. Very good.
And it's really pretty. It's almost like glow in the darky.
Yep, it's very. I don't know. It's just elegant and beautiful, and it's just different. You don't see a pink cocktail like this very often.
Yeah, this is really cool.
All right.
There you go.
Hope you enjoyed a little history lesson. Hope you get out there and mix up an Aviator cocktail, bring back a little bit of history.
Yep.
Taste some history.
Yep.
And you serve it in Heisey.
Yes.
All right, guys.
Shake them up.
Shake them up.